Hello everyone, welcome to Super Hits Movies. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Vesper 2022. This story is set in the future, where we see a world that has been destroyed. How did the Earth end up like this? And how do people survive in such a place? To find out, let's go into the story. The movie begins by showing the future world, its environment and everything in it completely ruined. The downfall started when scientists tried an experiment. They attempted to alter the DNA of trees and plants by piercing them, but their experiment failed completely. The plant's DNA was altered in such a way that they became hostile to human life. These mutated plants attacked people viciously, turning them into prey. The situation became so dire that Earth ended up in ruins, and a dangerous virus spread everywhere. Obviously, survival in such conditions was nearly impossible. Everyone struggled to save themselves. Over time, people divided into two groups. The wealthy built a colony separate from the common people called the Citadel. Inside the Citadel, life was completely different from the outside world. The environment was habitable, food was plentiful, and the land fertile. The Citadel people even engineered their own seeds, allowing them to grow any crops they wanted. But the Citadel exploited outsiders. They would only give seeds to the poor in exchange for blood or organs. Even then, the seeds were locked. Outsiders could grow only one type of crop, and some required a special code to unlock. From this, we understand just how difficult survival was for the poor who lived outside. After this, we meet the main character of the story, a girl named Vesper. The movie is named after her. Vesper lived in the outside world with her paralyzed father. He could not walk, and his condition was terrible. He had once worked for the Citadel, and Vesper stayed there with him. But when his paralysis worsened, the Citadel expelled them. As help, they gave them a drone-like robot so they could contact others if needed. Part of Vesper's father's brain had been uploaded into this drone, while his real body lay paralyzed in bed. We soon see that Vesper is an intelligent and brave girl. She knows how to survive in this hostile world. She had built her own small lab, where she experimented with altering the genetics of plants and trees. She also kept her father alive using a life support system, which required constant maintenance and working machines. Because of her efforts, her father was still alive. One day, while returning home with the drone robot, Vesper discovered that someone had stolen the battery for her father's life support system. Worried, she realized she would have to seek help from her uncle, even though she disliked him. Her uncle was a cruel man who ran an orphanage, where he kept homeless children. But instead of helping them, he exploited them. He traded the children's blood and organs with the Citadel in exchange for resources, living comfortably while the children suffered. Here Vesper sees her uncle beating a jug. Jugs are humanoid robots which are used for daily works at the Citadel. Vesper's uncle bought this jug from the Citadel, and now when it is of no use, he is going to kill it. Vesper begged her uncle for a battery to save her father. She even offered her own blood in exchange. But instead of helping, her uncle told her to return in 2 days to collect the battery. Vesper pleaded, saying her father couldn't survive that long. But her uncle refused to listen. Desperate, she tried to steal the battery and escape. Unfortunately, she was caught and her uncle threw her out. Later, Vesper snuck back in quietly. A child saw her but didn't expose her. She successfully stole the battery and also grabbed a handful of seeds her uncle had hoarded from the Citadel. With these, she ran back home. A few days later, Vesper noticed a Citadel aircraft flying overhead, but it crashed nearby. She rushed to the crash site, where she found an injured woman named Camilla, lying unconscious. Vesper quickly gave her aid, carried her home, and began treating her wounds. She bandages Camilla's wounds, which improves her condition. By morning, Camilla is able to get up properly. She tells Vesper, "My father is with me. Please go and find him too. We are from the Citadel, and if you help us, you and your father can come with us and live there comfortably." Hearing this, Vesper immediately goes to look for Camilla's father. She spots him, but before she can reach him, her uncle arrives. Vesper's uncle realizes that this man is from the Citadel. He also notices a scarf nearby, which makes him suspect that a woman is with him. He questions Camilla's father about her, but he refuses to say anything. Angered, Vesper's uncle attacks him. Vesper runs to help, but she fails to save him. Her uncle kills Camilla's father and pushes Vesper aside. Seeing this, Vesper decides not to tell Camilla the truth. She knows Camilla would not be able to bear the pain of her father's death. So when she returns home, she lies, telling Camilla, "I looked for your father but couldn't find him. Tomorrow I will search again." Camilla then asks about Vesper's mother. Vesper explains that her mother was infected by the dangerous virus. Since no cure was found, she left them to join a group called the Pilgrims, so her family would not get infected. The Pilgrims lived in isolation, collecting whatever they could, even garbage. Many of them, including their dogs, were infected with the virus. Over time, a bond begins to grow between Vesper and Camilla, almost like that of mother and daughter. Vesper even shows her the lab where she had grown a genetically modified plant, now quite large. Camilla is amazed by her work and deeply impressed by her intelligence. One day, Vesper decides to tell Camilla the truth. She takes her to the body of her father. Seeing him dead, Camilla breaks down in grief and cries uncontrollably. Vesper comforts her with great difficulty. While doing so, she notices a strange mark on Camilla's neck. When Vesper asks about it, Camilla reveals her secret. "I am actually a jug, created in the Citadel. The man you saw, I called him my father because he made me. That's why I was so devastated by his death." Camilla was different from other jugs, smarter, more capable, and with human-like emotions. Because of this, the Citadel wanted her destroyed. To save her, her creator had fled with her in a plane, but it was destroyed mid-flight, leaving them stranded. Camilla admits another truth. "I lied when I said I would take you and your father to the Citadel. Since we escaped, there was never a chance of going back. I only told you that so you would help me find my father." Hearing this, Vesper feels betrayed. Angry and heartbroken, she lashes out at Camilla, saying she had given her false hope when she had started to see her as her last chance. Later, Vesper's father, speaking through the drone robot, tells her, "Forgive Camilla, my child. She is in deep pain right now. She has lost everything." Listening to him, Vesper softens and forgives Camilla, resuming her friendship with her. One day, Vesper realizes that since Camilla came from the Citadel, her blood, DNA, or cells might be able to unlock the coded seeds. She tries this experiment, but it doesn't work. Disappointed and upset, she loses hope. Seeing her sadness, Camilla plays a piece of music her father had taught her. Miraculously, the sound unlocks the seeds automatically. It turns out the unlock code was hidden in the music, and that's why Camilla's father had made her memorize it. Vesper is overjoyed, realizing that with these seeds, she can grow endless crops, live comfortably like the people of the Citadel, and never need to go there. One day, while Vesper is away, her uncle comes to the house. Seeing Camilla, he tries to take her with him. But when he notices the mark on her neck, he realizes she is a jug. Before he can harm her, Vesper returns, and together, she and Camilla fight back against her uncle. And together, they manage to overpower her uncle. But Vesper does not kill him. Instead, she puts a condition before him. "If you do not tell the Citadel people anything about Camilla, I will give you the formula to unlock the seeds. With this, you and the children in your orphanage will never starve again." At first, her uncle agrees, but his greed for greater rewards takes over. He secretly returns home and contacts the Citadel, informing them about Camilla and the unlocked seeds. That night, the Citadel Rangers arrive at his place. They kill him immediately, not wanting anyone else to know the secret of their seeds. After that, they head toward Vesper's house. Vesper and Camilla already sense their arrival. Camilla decides, "I will surrender myself to the Rangers. That way, they will leave you alone and only take me." But Vesper's father warns them through the drone. They will kill Vesper too. They won't let her live now that she has the code to unlock the seeds. You both must escape before it's too late. Following his advice, Vesper and Camilla quickly take some supplies and run away. As the Rangers enter Vesper's home, her father activates his drone's self-destruct system, a built-in bomb that blows everything apart. A massive blast follows, killing both him and the Rangers. From a distance, Vesper and Camilla witness the explosion. The loss of her father devastates Vesper. She breaks down completely, but Camilla comforts her, just as Vesper had once cared for her. However, not all the Rangers are dead. A few survivors begin to chase them after spotting them. Vesper and Camilla flee into an area filled with poisonous plants. Using her knowledge, Camilla lures two of the Rangers into traps, killing them. But then they hear the sound of more Citadel aircraft approaching. Camilla realizes they will never stop hunting her. Knowing this, she decides, I will surrender myself to the Rangers so that you, Vesper, can escape safely with the seeds. Vesper tries desperately to stop her, but Camilla has already made up her mind. Using her special ability to put people to sleep, she places Vesper into a deep slumber. When Vesper wakes the next morning, Camilla is gone. It is clear she has gone with the Rangers back to the Citadel. Heartbroken, Vesper returns home only to find everything destroyed. Determined, she plants some seeds in the ground near her house, hoping new crops will grow. Soon after, the children from her uncle's orphanage arrive. Vesper takes them along and heads toward the pilgrims, seeking help. When they arrive, she sees that the pilgrims have collected garbage and built a massive tower-like structure. Vesper climbs to the very top. From there, she releases the seeds into the air, letting them scatter across the land. This act symbolizes hope that in the future, crops will grow everywhere, providing food for humanity. Life will once again become worth living. And with this hope, the film and this story come to an end. I hope you liked this movie. If so, then please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. Till then, stay safe and keep enjoying.